What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight E610, and today we have our Yugioh Arc-V episode 19 discussion video for you guys. I'm still debating on if I want to keep doing these discussion videos or not. I'm not really sure. I don't know if maybe people are enjoying them or what on there, but so far I am, well, sort of enjoying the series still. I don't really like I've said before in the past episode review, and like the one when they had like the food and all that kind of duel, I don't really like these kind of theme duels, so I'm hoping they'll improve, but it doesn't look too good so far. Like this quiz one, for example, I felt like was probably one of the worst episodes. I know I hate to say that, but it really was, because in all honesty, they did probably 2 turns of the actual duel, and then you're just looking for those action traps the whole time. And that's something that's always scared me about Arc-V anyway, is that, yeah, I don't mind the action duel stuff. I think it's kind of cool, because of course you gotta have something that's kind of new and everything. I get that. And, you know, I didn't even like the writing duels for 5Ds, and I ended up really liking them. You know, at the beginning, though, I don't think any of us, you know, we all thought that was dumb, and I ended up really enjoying them. So I was kind of hoping to be the same with action duels, and I mean, there's still a chance of that happening, but, yeah, this episode just wasn't very good on that, because they had action traps, and then of course they literally, I don't know, how many did they go through? Probably like 5 or 6 different traps just back to back. And that just kind of shows how action traps or action spells in general or whatever are kind of broken in the series. I mean, you could really just keep going for them, I guess, over and over. I figured you had more like a time limit or something, but I guess you really don't, because there was like a last part of it, like I said, where they're just going for the action cards the whole time. So I hope that the series will kind of calm down on that in the future. But yeah, that's basically what this episode was action traps, and I was kind of disappointed with that. I mean, I kind of figured this episode wouldn't be as good, because, you know, at least for me, because I'm not, like I said, a fan of the theme duels like that, because this one was all about quizzes. So of course the guy he's going against is like a quiz master and all that, so he's going to have to go against them, and it's basically quiz puns and an art type based off quizzes and that kind of stuff. And it can be good on that kind of stuff, but really, I don't know, I was kind of disappointed on this one, in all honesty. And I'm not saying that to hate on the show, because so far I've really liked the show. I mean, you know, like I've said, a lot of stuff they've done is great. It's just with these, I feel like it's kind of a misstep for them. So I'm hoping that they'll kind of ramp up. I really think once they get to this tournament, things are going to be a lot better. I'm hoping that we're going to know a lot about the Dark Yuya, or Yuto, I think people were telling me is his name, and things like that. But, yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to discuss about this episode. It's basically Yuya's trying to go against this guy that knows just about everything, I guess, and he knows that Yuya's good at riddles, as he, you know, Yuya tells him that at the beginning of the duel, so he goes for all the riddle action trap cards, excuse me, because there's always different action traps evidently out on this field that he's going with. And then, of course, you have to answer a question, and then they'll help you out by increasing your life points or decreasing your life points by the amount. So you answer correctly, you get the life points. You answer incorrectly, you lose a lot of points. And even on that, Yu keeps going for the different ones and just like messing up, because he's, you know, all frustrated and everything in this duel, which I can understand why. And basically, he almost defeats himself on that, because he loses a lot of life points from answering a lot of things wrong. I don't know how much, I didn't really count how much he lost on that, but yeah, there's a lot of life points gone. And that's basically it. We saw like 3 monsters the whole duel, a new Performapal, which I'm hoping will be pretty good. I don't think we heard any kind of effect or anything on that. Hopefully we'll have more info on that, because I kind of like the Performapal archetype. It's kind of growing on me a little bit more. And then like this quiz archetype, of course, where yeah, I don't think we're ever going to see that in the actual card game. It's just kind of for the episode sort of thing. So like with the Cook cards, and I'm going to assume the next 2 duels, you know, for him to get in tournament will be kind of the same way, but I hope not. I've heard something about how he's going to be dueling against someone with rituals sometime soon, and I'm hoping that that person will actually, you know, be a lot cool, you know, be a cool duelist, and it won't be just like one of those kind of theme things. Probably those knee cloth archetype, you know, with Trishula and all them, possibly. That's what I've kind of wondered, since that's coming out kind of around then, maybe? I don't know, I really hope so. I hope it's something cool. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about this. Are you kind of in the same, you know, place as I am on that, where you just kind of like, you know, you just kind of trying to get through some of these kind of episodes, or are you a big fan of them and you're enjoying them? And that's okay if you are. I'm glad, you know, if someone out there is really enjoying them. Cool. I hope someone is, but for me, I'm kind of ready for them to move on and get to more of the stuff. And I understand Yu-Gi-Oh being, you know, kind of a kid's show on that kind of stuff, and, you know, it's not really my demographic on a lot of that, but you know, I just not a huge fan of these. You know, I didn't like really the cooking ones, and I'm not a fan of this quiz thing. So I'm not really looking forward to the next episode, but hopefully after that, we'll move on and get to some really cool episodes. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Of course, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And of course, tell me if you want me to continue with these anime discussions. Hopefully, you know, they'll get a little bit more views and stuff. I don't know. I hadn't really seen them doing too good, so I'm kind of wondering, should I, you know, stay with them or not? You know, if you guys are enjoying them, of course I'll stay with them. But I just want to know what you guys think. Of course, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.